Drivers, let me talk to you about something from my heart today. Listen, there's a lot of stuff in the mainstream media talking about how this is going to happen, and negative this, negative that, and this is bad. And I get it. We're going into a recession. Rent's up, food's up, fuel's up, everything's costing high. It's true. But the thing is that when there's a lot of scarcity outside, there's the flip side. There's also a lot of abundance out there. And a lot of times people will give you fear and want you to feed off this fear and make you worry. And when you start worrying and dwelling on fear all the time, that's what you're going to become. You know, the Bible says he does not give us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of peace and a sound mind. You've got to, don't be a captive of fear. Don't be afraid. He says, do not be afraid, for I'm with you always, even to the end. All you got to do is change your mindset, okay? I know I've talked about this before, but, you know, like a lion in the jungle, he's not the fastest. You know that? He ain't the biggest. The elephant's the biggest. Elephant's the biggest. The cheetah's the fastest. But the lion is the king of the jungle. Why? Because of his mindset. He don't think, oh, I'm not that big or I'm not that fast. He thinks, meal, I got to eat. So instead of thinking about things of how it's going to be doom and gloom, think about how you can overachieve it and how you can go get it. Stop, turn that radio down. I know you're driving and you're listening to all this stuff on the news and stuff. And listen, I follow politics and I listen to that stuff. But sometimes I have to turn the dial down. Start putting things in your mind that are good for you. Start listening to helpful books. Listen to some preaching or some Bible, or you know, or business, something that you can achieve. Invest in yourself. Start investing in your health instead of listening and you know, a lot of times when recessions happen, you know what happens? The sale of alcohol goes up. Do you know that? Yeah, drug addiction goes up. Why? Because they're trying to numb that stuff. They're trying to feed that inner thing, and trying to feed it off, and that ain't what we got to do, drivers. What you need to do, instead of feeding yourself with alcohol and drugs, start feeding yourself with knowledgeable books and how to get smarter and how to overachieve this and how to do that, or how to get more healthier. You want to start thinking about the positive things. Stop looking at that glass half empty and look at it half, you know, like it's full, half full. You know, that's all about our mindset. What we think, it's what happens. You know, we are God has given us this gift that we're allowed to claim things. He said to speak into the mountain, be thou removed, and it shall be removed. But we got to speak it, you know. So if we're going around and we're talking about, oh, woe is me, and this is going to happen, and I'm never going to be nothing, I'm never going to get that CDLs, I'm never going to pass this test, I'm never going to get a job. Look, that's not true. If you want it, you got to go get it. I know people who thought they could never get their CDLs because they had a conviction or they've been to jail, and they went out there and got it and got their jobs and went out there and made something out of their life. If you want a new chapter in your life, this is your book. All you got to do is write it, baby. That's all you got to do. Write that new chapter. Don't be writing. If you want to write it doom and gloom, write it. I will not make it. I will be evicted. I will lose my car. No. I will make that next payment. If I lose this car, I'm going to find me a better car. If I get kicked out of this house, that's okay. God's going to send me another house. You got to speak it. You got to believe it. And then you will achieve it. But it's all about what comes out of that mouth. And all about what comes out of that mind. That being said, who you surround yourself around, if you're constantly eating that negativity and all that crap and all these losers, then that's exactly what's going to come back out. It's going to be brought forth into you. But if you're listening to good, positive things, you're thinking positive things, you will achieve positive things. That's just the bottom line truth. Hope you got some value from this. If you did, like it, share it. If you don't worry about it. I just wanted to speak from my heart today. I hope you did. If you're new to my channel, subscribe if you want some more Trucking Life with Sean. Let's get it.